we've assembled 5 artists who are all original singer-songwriters, bringing their own music, their own words, their own hearts to the stage tonight. And this may be a little different than, in some ways, other concerts that you've been to before, where you hear a lot of familiar songs, songs that you already know and you sing along with, and we love those. We all have our favorite songs that we've enjoyed for years and years. What we hope is tonight you learn some new favorite songs, because when we think about it, every song that we know and love and means something special to us, there was the first time that we ever heard it. There was the first time it ever was on the radio. And then it became part of the fabric of our lives. Well, the quality of the songwriting tonight and the performance, I guarantee you, you're going to, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I keep on getting crackle and feedback. I talk too much. Maybe that's their way of saying stop talking and get to the music. There's going to be wonderful music tonight. Guarantee you that. And it's the kind of music that says something, that means something. And we're in a lovely setting here in this theater, and the kind of crowd that we can listen carefully and really truly enjoy it. We're not going to belabor this fact, but we do have the opportunity for any who choose to donate toward the flood relief for those victims of that horrible tragedy down in Texas. You'll see some really good-looking young people who happen to be my grandchildren with white buckets standing around from time to time. Feel free, if you so choose. There's a QR code in a section in your program where you can make an online donation if you choose to. It'll be on the screen as well. And you know, that's about all we're going to say about it tonight, because we decided to throw the doors wide open and just make this a community event that we can all benefit from and enjoy from. Whatever happens beyond that is just icing on the cake. So, enough of me talking. I'll try to keep it to a minimum from here on out. Let's start our music. Let's enjoy. I am so proud of our next performer. She is such a lovely songwriter and such an amazing singer. Marie Claire Evans comes to us first from growing up in Hampton Roads, area of Virginia. Then she was in Richmond for a couple of years, and now she lives in the Roanoke Valley. Aside from everything else in her evidently not so busy schedule, she's a medical student at our medical school there, soon to be an MD. And as we said in the program, she's healing patients by day, and she's going to heal our hearts and our souls with her music tonight. She has a devoted following. Her voice is just exceptional. She's known for crafting songs that blend energy, vulnerability, strength, all wrapped up in an angel's voice. So let's preemptively, before we even have a chance to hear how great she is, trust me that you will. Let's give a round of applause right now for Miss Marie Claire Evans.
Give me 1 minute, Marie. I got a long hike. Marie Claire Evans.
You know, I think I adjusted that up for myself earlier.
The mic stand?
Yeah, you're going to need that a little lower.
Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
She's a wee thing, but she's got a great big voice. Is that good for you?
That's perfect.
I wrote out a set list, but I don't think I'm going to follow it. Hey, y'all.
Hi, Marie Claire.
Hi, Kings.
I'm so happy to be here tonight.
So happy to be here tonight with you all. There's nothing I'd rather be doing on a Saturday night than hanging out with my guitar and other people who love music. All right, this is a song called Sister of Mine. Sister of mine, don't let them define the opportunity you've given yourself. Take up space, no one could erase you. Soul set in stone. See the way life blooms for you with the love that you bleed. Sing the song that moves you like the Carolina breeze. Don't let your heart of gold weigh you down. Care for your skin. It's not just a small win if it makes you more pleased with yourself. You don't have to dance, just find your own stance to move with your flow. See the way life blooms for you with the love that you breathe. Spin a web of consciousness to help all those diseased. Just don't let your heart of gold weigh you down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a little nerve-wracking, you know, when people are looking at you.
Avert your eyes.
No, don't. Although I must admit, when I first started performing, something I really loved to do was wear my glasses to the gig instead of my contacts, and then take my glasses off before I got on stage. Everything was just a blur, and it was just in my own world. But I like seeing y'all. I've understood that now. All right. This next one is a new song-ish, as in I just finally finished it. I wrote this song about when you reflect on your childhood or your adolescence or your, early 20s, and you think about like the most perfect day you could imagine. And there was one that you've had. And I wrote this song about that, about my dreamy day. It's called Dreamy Day. Found a memory of a dreamy day. I lost touch with all my yesterdays. I sunk into a pocket full of laughs, and we smiled at the sun and moon. He said, let's go pick up a bottle of wine. Bring your guitar with you, I'll bring mine. The river sparkling in my mind is set so ill. Soak up the afternoon. 'Cause I've been trying not to hide the waves that move me inside. 'Cause we deserve to feel free, shed others' misery. Following the clouds, time never runs out. The heat wave melted all my fears away, and I lost touch with all my yesterdays. We sunk into a pocket full of laughs, and we smiled at the sun and moon. 'Cause I've been trying not to hide the waves that move me inside. 'Cause we deserve to feel free, shed others' misery. Following the clouds, time never runs out. Trying not to hide the waves that move me inside. And we deserve to feel free, shed others' misery. Following the clouds, time never runs out. Thank you.
I like how this cape is kind of like a skirt. The horse girl in me is living for it.
This next song is one that I wrote back in 2022, maybe. And it's just one of those songs you write, like, reflecting on something really bad that happened, but how it positively impacted your life. This song is called It's Just As Well. The silent sound that is sinking caught a buzz as I was drinking you up. I overfilled my cup. You could see right through me, a puddle rippling with your touch. I think I might dry up. Time takes and takes and takes. I know your bones, they ache. If only we could wash away our sins, the underdog could win. A heavy blanket that wets me. There's no comfort, but there is love. When push comes to shove, I can tell that you're speaking. A very little leaks through my shell. It's just as well. Time takes and takes and takes. You know my bones, they ache. If only we could shed all of our shame, we'd learn to live again. Oh, it's just as well. Oh, it's just as well. Oh, it's just as well. It's just as well. Time takes and takes and takes. I know your bones, they ache. If only we could wash away our sins, we'd learn to live again. Thank you. How are we doing on time?
I was so mesmerized I didn't even notice.
One or two more?
At least one.
Okay.
Make it two.
If you insist.
Do it.
Do we want one or two?
Oh, thanks, guys.
Mic broken.
Mike?
Hello. I probably don't even need this, do I? There's a switch?
Oh, don't do that to me. I switched it back and then forth. All right, this is a new song. I've actually never performed it before, so it's gonna be interesting. I was just talking to the lovely Gary over here we were talking about being open-minded with your songwriting and not falling into a box. And I feel that this song,
I've been stepping out of my box. You'll hear me. It's fine.
Hey, you want us to switch the mic?
Yeah.
Switch the mic.
yeah?
Popcorn is good for Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, that was smarter, wasn't it?
No.
Like for the popcorn.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, you can hear me now. Cool. All right, I'm gonna do my best to get this right. The song's called Perspective. I'm not invincible, but I'm not afraid. The waves take me under, but I take them with grace, with grace. With grace. Sunshine beats surrender. I breathe in with love. Barefoot running in the grass. Toe sinking in mud I know. I know. I'll sing on a cold day, dance with a blue jay and smile. I'll laugh at the fear, flow with my tears and smile. Bugs burrow inside my guts. I'm happy to be home. And I'm running in the grass. Bugs thinking in mud I know. I know. I know. I know. I'll sing on a cold day, dance to the blue jay and smile. I'll laugh at the fear, flow with my tears and smile. I know the breath between the trees lives inside of me. In my beating heart, all that lives is art. better when I remember the words, but you'll find that out next time. Or if I record it, because then it's like law. Okay, I got one more for y'all, if that's okay. And that's it. I'm just kidding. This song is really special that I get to play here because I wrote this song when a lot of times I don't tell people I'm in medical school because I don't want it to become like my identity. But this song in particular, when I was waiting to hear back from schools and I didn't know where I was going yet, I interviewed at Virginia Tech and I thought I bombed it. And I called my dad crying and he said, you know, figure out how to move forward, as he does. And it was great and I needed it. And then I thought about it and I thought, well, it'd be really cool if I ended up in Roanoke. I was getting a little tired of Richmond and looking over my shoulder every 2 seconds. So this was my ode to hoping I would move to Roanoke. And my dream did come true, so it makes it that much more special. This song is called Just Didn't Think You Would Call. Get out of the city. I can't take these walls anymore. I'd trade hills for mountains, I'll tell you. The life that I've been yearning for. Well, the blues, they can't creep up on you, running from your daily commute. So many people, but they're not all that human, because we're all just passing through. Just didn't think that you would call. Insert guitar solo. All the times that I've spent regretful, living in a foggy past life, and now I'm finally learning how to heal, to love, and to thrive. so much, y'all. I get a little emotional every time I play that song because every time I play it here in Roanoke, it's just, like, oh, full circle. Thank you guys so much. My name is Marie Claire Evans. If you like what you hear, you can find it on Spotify and all that stuff. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for having me. Rob and everyone else involved in this, Adam, thank you. I hope you'll consider donating to this really important cause. Stay tuned for more amazing songwriters.
Everybody, Marie Claire Evans. And if you look in your program, by the way, if you didn't get a program, make sure you wave and someone will bring you one. On the page there, hi Luann. On the page that is Marie Claire, her website is on there as well. So you can look her up there, find her music, find more about her and everything. So, lovely song. Thank you so much, Marie Claire. Now, moving ahead, my good friend and workhorse in organizing this, helping Gary and his wife put more flyers all over town and beat the pavement and work just tirelessly to help me with this. Gary comes to us from a lot of places. Grew up in California, was in Florida, spent a long time in Las Vegas, and
Lake Tahoe, thank you.
Lake,
Big difference.
yeah. And that life experience and the fact that we both have a little gray hair has given Gary some tremendous insights into life and into love and into everything else that goes along with this crazy world that we live in. Gary's a really great songwriter and a wonderful singer. So let's enjoy Gary's music. Let's put your hands together for Mr. Gary Marchesano.
Trying not to drop anything here or break anything. There we go. Good evening. Nice to see you all. It is a definite pleasure to be here. You have some wonderful talent. And I have to say a word about the effort that Mr. Frame has put into this event tonight. It has been nothing short of extraordinary. And when he came to me and asked for help, I definitely said, it's the least I can do. And you can always count on me to do the least I can do. So I did the least I could do. This first song is a rather new song. What I like about songwriting is that it allows me to tell a story in a way that you have to condense it down into 3 minutes or 4. And that's not all that easy to do sometimes.
Gary, you need to step on your switch.
Okay.
You're not plugged in.
You're not plugged in, Gary.
Okay. Thank you for pointing that out.
You got to mute and then plug in.
Hit the switch again.
Too many switches. How we doing?
We'll see.
Let's see what we got. I think I'm plugged in.
Did you kill the switch again?
Okay, so, and that's it. Thank you very much. So this is just a nice, slow and easy cowboy love song. Why do lovers hurt each other so? Why do lovers break each other's hearts? Tell me, 'cause I got to know. It's like a jigsaw puzzle with the missing part. Why does love have a fickle mind? Why is love deaf, dumb, and blind? Why do lovers do the things they do? Somebody tell me, 'cause I haven't a clue. You left me for another with no goodbye. Now I just want to curl up and die. 1 minute you're wrapped up in my arms, the next you're going, 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 gone. Why do lovers hurt each other so? Why do lovers break each other's hearts? Tell me, 'cause I got to know. It's like a jigsaw puzzle with a missing part. Why do I give my heart to lose it every time? Why does true love have to be so hard to find? 1 minute is right there in my palm, the next it's going, 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 gone. The next is going, 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 gone. The next is going, 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 gone. A little bit of a rough start there, but I think we're in the groove now. I'll keep things moving along. This next song is rather interesting, can be taken a couple of different ways. Some people take it as a licentious song. You know, and at face value, it is a licentious song. Promiscuous song. But I see it as a song of salvation. You want to let me know what you think? Let's see. A little slice of heaven in a short red dress, searching the room for her next great conquest, buzzing flower to flower like a little honeybee. Well, my eyes were locked and loaded when she walked up to me. She said, "Hey cowboy, I'm new in town. Take me out tonight, daddy. Show me around." Now I could see she was trouble. Every inch, pure sin. Well, you know, that's just the kind of woman I find most interesting. Hell, I'm no stranger to danger. I said, let's rock and roll. We'll put the pedal to the metal and hit the cruise control. She asked, are you a gambling man? She looked me in the eye. I said, hell, that's my middle name, and I sure am tonight. She took me down to the river. We walked in holding hands. She dipped my head in the water. I rose up in a strange, strange land. I saw the face of an angel from up above. She said, follow me and I'll fill your world with love. Well, I was standing at the pearly gates. They were open big and wide. She licked her lips and whispered, take me home, Daddy, tonight. Oh, little slice of heaven in a short red dress, every inch perfection, making me a mess. Little slice of heaven, a little honeybee, a little slice of heaven, an angel sent just for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, well, we're going to do a Halloween song, because Halloween's coming up. I wrote this song. It talks about Halloweenish things. So I think it's appropriate for the moment. And here we go. It is called The Party of Your Life. The devil's throwing a party tonight, just to impress and be on time. Leave your wallet and your cell phone at home. You won't need them where you're going. Pack your toothbrush and your bags. Kiss your wife, wave goodbye. Hug the kids, pat the dog, and take a good last look at blue sky. Friends that were lost will be waiting for you. Party surprises and plenty of food. Finger cakes and bone crust pies, they always seem to delight and surprise. Pack your toothbrush and your bags, kiss your wife, and wave goodbye. Hug the kids, pet the dog, and take a good last look at blue sky. Misery, death, mayhem, and fire wait for you on the other side. Have fun and remember to ride. You're going to the party of your life. You're going to the party of your life. You're going to the party of your life. Thank you. It wins me. I'm out of breath with that one. This is a very special song to me. It's a rather new song. When I say rather new, it's a couple of months old. Got a lot of work into it, but it means a lot. Story about my dad, and I don't often write stories along this nature, but he used to have his sayings, like many fathers do, to their sons who probably don't listen to him like I didn't. But as you get older, these things start to kind of percolate in your mind, and they come back to you, and you get to be the age he was when he was saying them. They start to become a little bit more understandable, and this is a song about something just like that. It's called Listen Up Closely, Son. If you hear me crying in the middle of the night, Don't try to comfort me, don't pay me any mind. It's just a ghost that follows me, circles my bed in the image of my father, speaking words he always said. One day the clock will pull the rug from under you. Today you're 9 years old, tomorrow you're 82. Your star will rise and fall, there just ain't no easy way. Just find the trail that's true for you, ride it every day. Listen up closely, son. One day you're here, the next you're done. Don't be all work and no fun. Use your wits and steady your gun. Well, he's everywhere I go. He's got a hand in all I do. I tried to shake him long ago, but that old man, he stuck like glue. His voice became mine when, well, I really don't know. But I started sounding just like him a long time ago. So listen up, all you sons. One day you're here, the next you're done. Don't be all work and no fun. Use your wits instead of your gun. So if you see me pacing in the middle of the night, don't try to follow me, don't pay me any mind. That old man, he's stubborn, and he just don't let me rest. He follows me, repeating the last words he ever said. Listen up closely, son. One day you're here, the next you're done. Don't be all work and no fun. Use your wits instead of your gun. Give love your all, don't give half. Let the past stay in the past. Don't waste a single rising sun. Youth is wasted on the young. Youth is wasted on the young. Youth is wasted on the young. And thank you for coming tonight. It's been a wonderful crowd. I really appreciate it.
Gary Marchesano. I don't know if we hit the kill switch on that or not. This makes a terrible noise.
Yeah, you're 1 second. I don't think you have anyone to introduce you, do you?
No.
Okay, well, that's my job and I blew it, so I apologize. I would like to introduce a very good friend of mine and a very good musician, whom I'm proud to call my friend, Mr. Rob Frame, who's an extraordinary man, musician, and multiple other things which I have yet to discover, I'm sure. But please welcome him with open arms, and there you go, Rob.
Gary's entirely too kind. I was just going to say that if you thought that I was going to put the time into trying to get this thing together and not get up here to play, you're sadly mistaken. So.
Hey, Rob. The
Yes.
mic's a little low. You could adjust that for yourself. There you go.
How's that?
That's better.
Okay. You know, it's kind of hilarious that I have to bring up the words to my own songs. You would think that since I wrote these, I would know the words, but most songwriters will tell you that you write a song, then you rewrite it, then you rewrite it, then you rewrite it, and if I don't have my notes in front of me, I'm liable to go back to singing the old version. So, this song here, because I'm ornery, I'm going to play it tonight. I played this for a group of folks one night who fancied themselves songwriters, and one of them said, "That is probably the worst country song I've ever heard in my life." I said, "Well, pray tell." He said, "You used big words, and you used metaphors, and you got too highfalutin." And I said, "What, you wanted more dirt road pickup truck, girl in the Daisy Dukes, you know, cold beer?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what people want out of a country song." And I beg to differ. I think country music can be just as smart and just as literate as any other form. I'm not saying this song is all that smart and literate, but it was my attempt anyway. Someone flipped the, I just realized I didn't capo up. I apologize for that. You don't want my voice cracking in the middle of things again. Someone flipped the switch and killed the night, killed the light, 24/7 bathed in constant night. Took away the stars, the moon, the sun, but just from me and not from everyone. It's only my world that has lost the shine, a living blackout, and the fault was mine. The one who caused it, there is no real doubt. It was me that made the light go out. I'm relegated to the moon's dark side. She left for comfort I did not provide. Her heart neglected, Lord, she needed more. Now I fight this cold and blinded war, the same at midnight and the same at noon. Loveless, lightless, in a black hole room. Only shadow where the light had been. I'm the one that made that light go dim. I used to have power, but I forgot to pay the bill. Had I looked outward, not inward, there'd be a glow here still. But I left the fire untended, I let the flame get doused. Can't blame the embers in the wood when the oxygen runs out. I am like a dying lightning bug since she closed the exit door. She's the one who pulled the plug, But it was me who frayed the cord, this obsidian oblivion. Sometimes I think I see a spark. It's just the past's faint reflection getting swallowed by the dark. I let the fire untended, I let the flame get doused. Can't blame the embers in the wood when the oxygen runs out. Can't blame the sun and the moon when the light goes out. Thank you kindly. This next song, at least in part, is mostly based on true life. For years and years, in my day job, my office sits on the ground floor, and I look out on the street. And down the street, there's a preschool of little 3, 4, 5-year-old kids. And I would hear them coming up, and I'd always run outside because it was just the most delightful part of the day. It was just fun to watch these sweet little kids. And, excuse me, and it took me away from the drudgery of what I was doing at work. And then I was on a trip with one of my sons, and we were waiting for an Uber, and I looked across, and I saw a bunch of kids holding on to the safety line. And that's what I always saw at my office. You've seen that before. They hold on to this rope so that they don't go off in traffic or something like that. Well, so there's got to be a song there. Well, turns out there was. I'm going to take a moment and get this tuned right. This is what always kills the mood in a show when someone's tuning their guitar. You know what the difference between a guitar and a fish is? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. I know. Yeah, that was one of my grandsons saying, that was a granddad joke, yeah. This song's called The Preschool Rope. Some days I would sit in my office, thinking revenues and profits, watching fighting and corruption on the news. Then I'd hear the greatest sound, put the spreadsheets in my phone down, step outside to see a therapeutic view. Preschoolers in a line holding a rope. We could be more like them, I think there might be hope. They're hanging on to a common chord. Maybe we can get on board. Learn some lessons from the kids and their rope. Well, there's one tiny fellow crying, two giving hugs to make it better. The rescue team, they came flying in a bluey shirt and a Minnie Mouse sweater. When they see those tears fall from their pal, they want to help some way, somehow, and no one's stranded in this fellowship of the littles. And up the line, a sweet thing singing, and her friend can't help but giggle. Soon they're moving, grooving, singing, 2 parts dance and 1 part wiggle. It's a precious moment, hearts and silly bones, not how you vote or your skin tone, you gotta love it. Friends and funny intermingling. preschoolers in a line holding a rope. We could be more like them, I think there might be hope. But one let go of the line, going rogue. But his buddy system buddies were on alert. And I heard one say, come back to your place. Worry on a freckled face. He thought a solo Frodo kiddo might get hurt. He said, we got to stay together. Hold the rope, it's so much better. And remember, if we're good, we get cookies. Now, admittedly, it was not a perfect line. They might fuss, even shove sometimes. Still their little feet were marching toward great big goals. Keep safe and wrapped in love and light. Be a friend and treat each other right. I think these babies are much smarter than us grown old. Can't we just hang on to a common chord? Maybe we can get on board. Learn some lessons from the children and their rope. A living, sharing, caring buddy system rope. And if we can learn to be good, earn our cookie. And I wanted to do that one tonight because that's what this evening is about, in a way. People coming together, looking out for each other, helping one another as needed. And that's what we're trying to do tonight. All right. This is a really weird song coming up. And it goes places. You gotta hang with me on this one. I played it for my wife when I first wrote it, and she said, I don't know about that song. But I was stubborn. I've been playing it for a few weeks now. It's a little long, and you got to pay attention. But we'll see where it goes. If anyone happens to be named Larry in the audience, I apologize ahead of time. There's a lot of disappointment at this party. The host glares and grits his teeth so hard he notes agitation on every face. Great big eye rolls on every face, and the whispered questionings are abounding. Hissed inquiries are going rounding, and they all center firmly on one thing. Who invited Larry? Someone thought that was a good move, which is scary. This party just went downhill fast. To a person confused, aghast. How did this happen? I can't believe. If he's here, I'll probably leave. Who in the heck invited Larry? Well, he wears those gym shorts all the time, like to the funeral. Calls everyone bro, ladies too. He's so juvenile. blabs on about his favorite science fiction, stands too close, spits when he talks, wet germ transmission, tells us the earth is actually flat, tries to prove it with a beer coaster, has all the social skills of an unplugged toaster. My God, who invited this guy? Who invited Larry? And he tells you he has a business opportunity with your name on it. A harmonica at the ready, right in his pocket. And he brought cocktail sausages to this clearly vegan menu. And he says, I quote, someone had to fix all this rabbit food. And then he goes around saying, want a wiener? As he winks really creepily. And he keeps on saying that wiener thing to Emily. And then when he brings out the harmonica with a sleazy grin, he shouts, you know, it's also called a mouth organ. I kind of want to punch him. All the grumbling writes this night's obituary. Who in the world invited Larry? Oh, we're just getting started. All those discordant bad chords were just approved, just to show to you we're changing tone here. Okay, remember what happened up to this point. Larry's a jerk, right? Okay. All right, fine, busted. Whatever. I invited myself. I had to. I didn't hear from anyone else. My email's been having issues, so the invitation was delayed. Kind of like last month, not a word about my birthday. If you're wondering, I couldn't hear all those bad insults whispered from afar. But see, I learned how to lip read at this really cool spy seminar. It's a very special skill set, and they taught me one weekend for $599 over at the Marriott. Oh, and these were cool guys, real CIA level bunch. And they served me an excellent deli lunch, gave me a name tag with lamination. And I think we'd agree in most circles that's the same as an invitation. And there wasn't any all this who invited him and why is he who invited. They loved me. They were glad they invited Larry. They loved me and they were happy. They like Larry. I don't know what all this negativity is about me anyway, all this talk. I mean, I think I'm a pretty good guy. I'm like a mushroom. You know, a fungi. Get it? Mushroom, fungi. Oh man, I killed myself. Oh. But maybe it's better if I just say goodbye. Hey, folks, I gotta roll. You know, there's another party going on, and they just kill me if I missed it, so I'll have to run. But you know, I'm seeing more smiles now as I moonwalk to the door, and maybe they're thinking how cool I've been and wishing I'd stay more. But as the lock clicks behind me and I hear a muffled cheer. One last question hits my mind in the dark, once again alone out here. Why don't they ever remember that I prefer to be called Lawrence? We probably all know a Larry. Maybe sometimes we've all been Larry. We don't know whether to feel sorry for the guy or deck him. Okay, I've got one more here. And then after that, we're going to take, we said a 15-minute one of those things, a 15-minute one. We'll try to keep it tight at 15, maybe even come back a little sooner. And then we'll enjoy our headliners tonight, Mr. Wes Collins and Mr. Andrew Delaney. And I'll tell you a little bit more about them, and we are just thrilled they're here. But one more from me, and then we'll take a quick break. This one is called Feathers and Freight. You know, there have been so many country songs about trains. So I had to write a train song, but it's a little different. A twisted horseshoe left by the tracks. Somebody's luck ran thin. The weeds pushing through and the rails are cracked. No coming going, just what has been. A raven flies slow where the whistle once blew. Black feathers on gray currents so lonely. It drifts like old names that someone once knew. The po-crow says nevermore in a folding. Ghosts of travelers murmur and spin, voices of stories forgotten. Whispers fade as the night seeps in, a shroud of black silk and blue cotton. But the tracks still remember the weight of a friend rolling heavy with riders and dreams. The route no one thought ever would end, now it's gravel and time in the seams. I carry stories heavy as iron rails, spirits of the past, my own passenger tales. Faded and rusted, but still on the track. Headlights in front, lessons from the back. When the silence lingers, I'll listen for signs I'm locomoting, flying, floating, moving steady down the line. Some weight you carry, some you learn to become. Most times the two aren't clear, and the miles don't ask if you're willing or you're done. It's left to you. Are you train or engineer? Me, I'm steam in the sky, steel spiked to the ground in the moment, but with weight of the years. Where I'm going, who I am, I still haven't quite found. Let the journey speak, and I'll try to hear. I carry stories heavy as iron rails, spirits of the past, my own passenger tales. Faded and rusted, but still on the track. Headlights out in front, lessons from the back. When the silence lingers, I'll listen for signs I'm locomoting, flying, floating, moving steady down the line. Locomoting, flying, floating, moving steady down the line. Thank you so much. Visit the concession stands. Best movie concession deal in the world back there. Visit amongst yourselves. Let's get back here in 10 to 15 minutes and we'll keep this party rolling. Thank you. We now come to just the very special part. Not that it hasn't been special thus far, but it gets extra special now. Both these gentlemen they're among my favorite songwriters in the whole wide world. I just respect what they do so much, and I know you're going to as well. A really quick thing is they both have deep ties to the Kerrville, Texas area that we're trying to help out here. Both Wes Collins and Andrew Delaney have both said they both have said that they owe a whole lot to that Kerrville area because there's a very famous folk festival there, and they both were honored and had great success in the contest there for best artist, best song, and so forth some years ago. And so I first contacted Wes and said, I'm going to do something for Kerrville, and maybe you could think about it. And he said, you had me at Kerrville, I'm there. And so, and then I contacted Andrew, and first Andrew said, man, love to, but that's 1,100 miles away. Andrew lives in Texas. And he said, I want to do it, but I can't, because that's just so far away to come for one concert. Next morning, my phone lit up, and Andrew said, I'm in, I'm coming. So Wes comes to us from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Andrew all the way from Arlington, Texas. I could spend a long time reading you their accolades, their press clippings, all the awards they've won. I'll let you do that at your own leisure. Let me just say that these guys are acknowledged as some of the finest songwriters in the business. And we're just really privileged to have them here. They're going to do a joint set up here together, trading songs, trading stories. So Mr. Wes Collins from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Mr. Andrew Delaney from Arlington, Texas. Let's tell them what Virginia thinks about them being here for us tonight.
I've been traveling around the country doing this for a living for 15 years, and not once, not one time have I gotten to play in a venue that sold Sour Patch Kids. Thank you, Virginia. Do this thing. You can probably cut me down in this monitor. It keeps like trying to jump off. And I promise I'm plenty loud. Meanwhile, in the Garden of Eden, there's a serpent weeping, realizing what he's done. Well, goddamn, now they're gonna hate snakes forever. He looks at the woman, says they won't like you too much either. Oh, man. And meanwhile, this guy says to some other guy, I got this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, I know these Romans think we're dangerous, they feed us to lions and such, but I believe he's more than just a man. Yeah. Meanwhile, your daughter's goldfish died, and she's crying and asking why there's gotta be these facts to life. And meanwhile, someone's beating on a pulpit and they're singing like they've lost it. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Meanwhile, oh, maybe there's a heaven. It's full of goldfish, lions, and Romans, and one apologetic serpent. But meanwhile, while we're hating snakes forever, we ought to learn to love each other. Maybe say it all together. Amen. 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 I missed my last chord. This is fun.
But when you're dropping songs next to each other, you can either go on from what that person did, or you can go in the completely opposite direction. That's probably what I'm going to do all night. So this was about, instead of like the entirety of recorded history, this is going to be about one moment in my history. Specifically the night that I worked up enough courage to tell my wife, who was not my wife at the time, was not even my girlfriend at the time, that I had a giant crush on her and that I was about to disappear for a while because it was about to get weird. And in writing this song, Andrew Delaney actually comes up. Clearly, this song is called Pelican. You can tell. I'll wave you on in. You don't have to knock anymore. You offer me half of your coffee like you're gonna need it to get in the door. My place is a spot to get out of the weather. You duck in sometimes when it rains. You could beat a path home, but your mail, it gets soggy that way. You leave your boots on, I don't care what you're tracking in. My own, 'cause I'm not big on nutmeg and cinnamon. Yeah, you don't have to look up from your phone. I like how it lights up your face. Yeah, that came out kinda creepy. I hope you don't take it that way. Stuff, but I'll shut up before that kicks in. A much better bet would be to see if I could get you to put latte through your nose again. Morbid, so I can be awkward and more than a little indelicate. And as far as being graceful and poised, I've been compared to a pelican by Andrew Delaney. So I got no method or strategy to get you to toe off those galoshes and stay. Yeah, looks like my big play is to just say it like you that way.
During the pandemic, I became a dad for the second time. It's not, yeah, you can clap for that. It wasn't like exactly the best time to do that or anything, but no, I married my wife Dottie, who definitely doesn't want me to talk about her from the stage. And at the time, when I married her, she had a 5-year-old named Evelyn, who definitely wants me to talk about her from the stage. And Evelyn's great, and yeah, so that's my kid now, and she's 10 now, and she's a very nervous child. I think she comes by it pretty honestly. We went through the pandemic together. That's a weird time to sort of become aware of the world, I think. But you try to meet your kids where they are, and I wrote her this song. It's called Sleep Tight. And I want to, as a songwriter, you try to find things that are like universal out in the world to write about. So I want to believe with all my heart. And if you're a parent in the audience, you can check in with me on whether this is true. But I want to believe that every parent has said the first line of this song out loud at least once in their parenting career. So if you hear it in yourself, let me know however you feel like it. Anyway, the song's called Sleep Tight. Jesus Christ, kid, how long have you been standing there? Been inside all year, mostly sad and pretty scared, and you took me by surprise, I suppose, lurking in the dark like a ghost from a Japanese horror film we can watch when you get older. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. No, that don't sound quite right, ain't your fault what they do. Sleep tight, dream sweet dreams despite everything you don't know. We're trying to keep away from you. I had a nightmare once that came and took you away in a van full of rattlesnakes. I know how much sense that makes, but it felt so real in the moment. Had to check your room and make sure they didn't never said it. I just hugged you till we both knew you were safe. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. No, that don't sound quite right, ain't your fault what they do. Sleep tight, dream sweet dreams despite everything you don't know. We're trying to keep away from you. I am worried all the time. We are worried all the time. Please don't worry all the time, especially when everything's fine. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. No, that don't sound quite right, ain't your fault what they do. Sleep tight, dream sweet dreams despite everything you don't know. We're trying to keep away from you.
Well, normally when I play this song, I ask if there's any songwriters in the house. Any songwriters in the house?
Wes hasn't been paying attention. That's just letting you know.
Well, anybody who does a lot of an artistic endeavor, one person that I know that does not relate to this is Andrew Delaney. As artistic as he is, I tend to take a really long time on songs, trying to get a song just right. And every once in a very, very, very great while, a song will kind of just come and get me, and I have to write the thing. But that's really, really rare. And after the song has kind of had its way with me, I feel kind of used, and like, that's not going to happen again. So here's a song. Anyway, whenever I feel particularly proud of a song, that I feel kind of inspired when I wrote the song, when I'm done with the song, I generally feel despair, and empty, and like that's never going to happen again. And so I wrote this song for myself, kind of a pep talk or an ass whooping or whatever I need on the particular day. The song's called The Next One. Where you gonna step now that all of the arrows are gone? And why would you open your mouth when you're sick of your song? Nothing but echoes under your skin. But if you can hold out till the next one gonna fill you up again. Fading late to the party, squeeze into your chair. You show 'em your teeth when your eyes are screaming for air. Make your escape before the credit crawl. You say, yeah, I get the end, but there's almost always gonna be a next one. So see if you can hold yourself together till then. What part of the door are you feeling around for, my friend? Looks like you're trying to escape, but you always seem to find a way in. You steer straight into the mud, pump your brakes and put your kickstand down. Part of your cycle by now. So go on and sink into your blankets, if that's how this was always gonna go. But This is the part where you hold out till the next one, and you remember what you know. Come on, man, just hold out till the next one. There's no more song after that.
So, Wes, there's a $10 bill underneath your chair, and weirdly, I do not know if that is yours
It's
or if
mine.
it is mine or where it came from.
It came out when I pulled my cape
Oh, I see.
out of it. It's from a.
I was
from
gonna take it as a tip, even though it was under your chair.
Just in the Flatiron the other day.
Wes and I are legitimately best friends. I think he would also say that.
I would say that.
I put him on the spot on the stage. I understand, but I met him 12 years ago at the Kerrville Folk Festival in Kerrville, Texas, and he thought I didn't like him, and
I did.
I have that effect on people, apparently. Everybody, the first time they meet me, decides that, oh, that guy didn't like me. Anyway, I did, and here we are, many, many years later. Around that same time, I had a teenage daughter. So I have a 10-year-old, and then I have now a 24-year-old. And before you say anything, yes, I do look too young to have a 24-year-old daughter. Thank you. I'm not going to be able to tell that joke for much longer. But back when she was a teenager, she listened to, and Rob talked about this during his set, she listened to like real down the middle of the road radio country music, and it was real like bro-y country music back then at the particular time, and it was like Taylor Swift hadn't gone pop yet, so there was a lot of Taylor Swift mixed in there as well, and this was the music that she liked. So I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to this music, and I'm going to try to write you a song for you in the style of the music that you already like. So I did that, and I spent some work on it. I spent a long time listening to that music, and I wrote her this song, and then I played it for her, and she rolled her eyes real hard. And then she almost immediately stopped listening to that kind of music. Which I think is a victory. Never let anybody tell you that parenting is not about keeping score. But now I have this song. Well, there's a blonde on a baby blue tailgate in a small town in the middle of a red state. Beers going round, songs being played, deals going down, and eyes being made. And she's thinking about the boy with the Mustang and the stringy black hair and the nose ring. She probably not thinking of me. Well, the last thing I told her is she got up to leave. Little country girl, getting your groove on. Have a good time, don't be gone for too long. If you need a ride, you just pick up your cell phone. Daughter of mine, you better put you some clothes on, 'cause daddy ain't ready for reality quite yet. Growing up fast, but I don't have to like it. It's a crazy world. Yeah, little country girl. Said the boy to the blonde in the first verse, hey, I really like your Johnny Cash t-shirt. Folsom Prison Blues is a little overrated. If you want to know, Sam Stone is my favorite. She said, yeah, well, that was written by John Prine. Cash took out the line about Jesus dying. That's the best part, my daddy says. Then she rolls her eyes at the voice in her head. Little country girl, hitting your groove on. Have a good time, don't be gone for too long. If you need a ride, you just pick up your cell phone. Daughter of mine, you better put you some clothes on, 'cause daddy ain't ready for reality quite yet. Growing up fast, but I don't have to like it. It's a crazy world. Yeah, little country girl. wasn't all that hard before, but now my little girl's not so little no more. And a piece of my heart walks out the door every time you go. And it don't mean much how it ends tonight. Tell the truth, it's only a matter of time till one of the boys says something right. I just hope you know. Little country girl, this is a love song for those times in your life when you want one. If you need a ride, you just pick up your cell phone. Daughter of mine, you better put you some clothes on, 'cause daddy ain't ready for reality quite yet. Growing up fast, but I don't have to like it. It's a crazy world, and it won't be long till it's yours to own. Little country girl. Thank you. This is fun, Wes.
I enjoyed
I'm
it.
glad I drove all this way. It's a very long way. By the way, speaking of how far I drove to get here, I have merchandise for sale, which my wife would like me to come home with less of. So, if you're feeling generous, maybe visit the merch table after the show. I'm supposed to remind Wes that he has books he needs to hawk as well.
That's true. I have a book called Super Poetic and Stuff. And
But also the main thing you can do to support us or any artist that you happen to like that you see out in the world is sign up for their mailing list. Don't follow them on Instagram. Don't follow them on Facebook. Sign up for their mailing list so they can get a hold of you directly without involving any kind of billionaires. Thank you.
or
This has been my
algorithms.
public service announcement. Thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna stop talking.
One of the last times I drove very, very far to play a show was in Norman, Oklahoma. And I was walking around with a friend of mine who happened to have come all the way to Norman, Oklahoma from Austin to see the show. And we were walking around Norman, Oklahoma. Thank you, Chamber of Commerce of Norman, Oklahoma. When suddenly this incredibly piercing siren went off. And my friend and I we just wanted to go fetal, And everybody around us just talked a little bit louder. All right. And so at the show that night, I asked, so what was that siren? They were like, yeah, that's the noon Saturday siren.
Background. In that part of the country, in my part of the country, that's when they test, if there's a clear day on the first Saturday or Wednesday or whatever of the month, if it's clear outside, they test the tornado sirens.
Yeah.
So that it's a clear day, so it's not actually a tornado, so everybody does just talk louder.
Right. But nobody said that. They just said, it's the noon Saturday siren. So I was
Because
you
that's
guys
what it
have
is.
clocks, do you not? So, have you ever been in a situation where you've lost somebody either due to you being a jerk or other reasons, and they've been gone long enough to where you're still talking to them while they're not there, but you're kind of starting to realize that that's weird? This is about that moment. The song is called Last Saturday. Last Saturday, I got out of the house again. Started out so promising, and then somebody said your name. Or maybe it was me. I don't know, it might have been. Always feel you on my skin, a little stutter in the brain. seasons finally changed, you didn't stop the world from spinning around. These cherry petals on the ground, I can see them through the blinds. Now wind the clock again, but I don't care what time it is. I'm just building up the calluses to help me keep inside the lines. Oh, pick it, Wes. A couple times, yeah, I just did that again. A couple times a year, the sirens at the edge of town, they pick up and they lay it down like a baby on a plane. And I notice them sometimes, doesn't bug me like I thought it would. And if you're asking, well, I'm doing good. I left the house last Saturday.
Pitching you an up tempo.
Yeah.
Got one string that's giving me fits here, and I'm not sure what's going on. Pardon me and my professionalism.
I could deploy the whale joke for you if you.
Please deploy the whale joke. Thank you, Wes.
If you're serious, I'll do it.
Please do it.
So you guys heard the whale joke?
No.
So these two whales walk into a bar. First whale takes a look around, turns back to the second whale and says, maybe you had to be there. Anyway, second whale looks at the first whale, says, "Dude, you are wasted."
That's you and Alex.
Perfect segue, Wes. I want to do something sad here. Truly. My grandma, she lived, me and her had a really, really special relationship. She lived to be 96 years old, and it was great. Like every summer, until I turned about 16 or 17 and started chasing girls or whatever, I would go spend the summer down with my grandma, and we would hang out, and we had a very, she didn't talk much, she was just sort of, she's a mean Chinese lady about this size. And I was the only person in the family that she seemed to like even a little bit. It was great, it was really great. But the last 10 years that she was around, she got dementia pretty bad, and she forgot who everybody in the family was. It crushed me. It really did. And about then, the last week she was around, though, one day she woke up in the hospital and she started asking my mom questions about me and my brother, and she had not done that for almost a decade at that point. So it was interesting, and so she was really lucid, but she was also hallucinating. She kept complaining that it was raining in her hospital room, and my mom was like, "Oh, that's interesting," and Grandma was like, "But there's a rainbow, and that's nice." And that's cool. And then at some point, one of the nurses noticed what my grandma was saying and was like, "Miss Lina, those things aren't real." And I'm like, "Why would you do that? Why would you bring that up?" And my grandma got upset, and she said to my mom, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" And my mom, to her credit, says, "Well, Mom, I guess you were gonna see these beautiful things, and we are not." And that settled her down. But anyway, this song's called Lina. Her name was Lina.
Lina has a time machine, keeps it hidden in her room, and she will leave without a moment's thought, never telling anyone. And her chosen destination, it isn't always clear, but maybe it's just anywhere but here. Lina has a time machine. Today she's back in 34, and she hasn't had her children yet. So how could she know who they are? And everyone gets so upset they don't understand a thing about Lina and her time machine. Lina has a time machine. Still they call them her good days. When she wakes up there at Oxford Glen, and she sees herself this way. So can you really blame her for sneaking off to find somewhere she's never had lost her true love or her mind? Lina has a time machine. Lina has a time machine. Whoa, Lina has a time machine.
So Rob and I kind of know each other because of a band called Ordinary Elephant that you should check out if you have not heard any of their music. And actually, Ordinary Elephant and I know each other because Andrew Delaney introduced us to each other. But boy, is that interesting to you guys, right? Wow, I really closed the circle. So anyway, I'm gonna play a song that
Ordinary Elephant co-wrote with me, which is not to be confused with the song of the same, almost the same name that I co-wrote with them. But song is called Jenny and James, and it's about the underrepresented category of love songs about people who kind of almost fall in love but don't quite. This is called Jenny and James.
Laugh and your crooked grin. Every morning you come in, singing a song to your rolling pin, dusting down the biscuit dough. 7 hours on your shift to go. You wouldn't pick up on Jimmy or take any notice when he decided to change his name from Jimmy back down to James. Took it down by one letter. Hoped you might like it better, but mostly James was scared. Keeping out of your pinned up hair, like a rug or a folding chair. He was always just kind of there, but you knew how to harmonize when you shut the place down at night. He lived for your sideways chuckle whenever he got it right, but you never picked up a phone. So he wrote you a 2-word poem for you to read when you were alone. Tore it open when you got home, and it said, "Oh, Jimmy." You could read what he didn't say, couldn't make yourself feel that way. Let him down the best you could. He made a face like he understood, but he quit with the harmony then. Started going by Jimmy again. Taped his heart up along the tear, and you two had to leave it there. But now once in a couple of years, in the back of your memories here, a reedy voice you can almost hear singing on Jenny. Thank you.
I like this. I decided we were going to play a show where I made Wes look like he was the funny one. No. I don't know why I said that. That was mean. Yeah.
It was fun.
I'm just going to play the song. It's going to tell a story, but I'm not. Well, I like that last part of the flight. When Dallas rushes into view, yeah, like a million ants living a million ant lives. Oh, shit. How does this work, man? How does this song go? Music is hard, y'all. It's hard sometimes. I like that last part of the play. When Dallas rushes into view, yeah, like a million ants living a million ant lives. It was a G, y'all. Guess that ain't far from the truth. But maybe now is not the time for philosophizing, no.
Maybe I'm just glad to be back home. Oh, I'm just glad to be back home. And the driver smells like cigarettes, and he ain't great with social cues, and he just can't believe with this weather we're getting. His friend plays the guitar too. Kinda makes me miss New York a little, where your business is your own. Still, I'm just glad to be back home. Well, I'm just glad to be back home. When we pull into the neighborhood where everything kinda feels like mine, and I wander down the driveway and I lock the door behind and breathe. And I say hello out of habit and let it hang there in the air. And I don't feel alone or nothing like it. Now there's ain't nobody here. And I hear a faucet dripping. Maybe I'll fix it, or I won't. Maybe I'm just glad to be back home. Oh, I'm just glad to be back home. Oh, I'm glad to be back home. Oh, I'm just glad to be back home.
Solid B minus. Solid B minus on the performance, Delaney.
I would disagree. But, I'm going to play a new song. I haven't recorded yet, but Andrew has. Gesundheit. I learned that this is a new song that I am not allowed to play on the radio.
We learned that together.
Yeah. And the title of the song will become very apparent as we go. You know somebody about to die in a movie when they cough. Everybody's immortal in your real life till they start dying off. Changes the math when it hits you. You only get so many days, and you can't save any back, and it's easy to piss them away. Take your time, they all tell you, but they don't tell you how much to take. You get enough not to panic, but the second hand keeps you awake. What have I done with my hours? I'd rather not say. But when there's so much in the tank, you know, you kinda have to piss it away.
absence is gonna thicken the air. You never asked them to, but everybody wants to hold you a chair. Hours and the minutes stare back at me, but I can't keep up with the days. And some of us hammer it out, but first we got to piss it away.
It may not be readily apparent by looking at my face, but I am a Chinese American. My great grandparents came over here from China. Well, my great granddad, he came over first. He was supposed to he was engaged, and he was supposed to come over to America, make his fortune, and then come back and get his bride to be, and they were going to live happily ever after in the United States. That was the plan. So he came over here. He started a grocery business. He made it quite a bit of money, and then on the boat ride back to China, he gambled away everything that he owned. So her dad was like not super happy about this turn of events, and said to him, well, you've proven to me that you can run a business, so I guess this is still on. And he paid for them to get married in China, and then he paid to send them back to the United States with seed money for a new business. And then he paid for one of her brothers to go along with them to make sure that my great-granddad never gambled again. And he didn't. He became a total teetotaler after that. So one of the worst things that you could be found in possession of in the house that my grandma and my great-aunts and great-uncles grew up in was to be found in possession of dice or cards. There would be some consequences for that. So that's where this song started, and then it kind of took off on its own after that. It's called Not in My House.
Well, Granddaddy had a problem. They say he couldn't quit till he lost the family fortune on some kind of sure bet. But he crawled back up from nothing until his children came of age. If he caught them playing dice or cards, he'd slap their face and say, not in my house, not while I breathe. My sons ain't gonna fall into that trap that almost swallowed me. It's your life, boy. Go on and waste it if you choose, but you won't do it underneath my roof. Oh, not in my house. Now my daddy, he's a good man, always taught the golden rule, till my older brother David brought a boyfriend home from school. Dad said, go on and pack a suitcase, he ain't welcome anymore. And then he tossed him out like garbage, and just before he slammed the door, said, not in my house, not while I breathe. Well, this is God's law, boy, just ain't up to you or me. You can waltz right into hell if that's what you want to do, but you won't do it underneath my roof. No, not in my house, not in my house. Well, a man's home is his castle, I've always heard it said, and whether you like it or you don't, well, that's just the way it is. Well, now it's Christmas, 10 years later, and I got children of my own, and I've gathered all the family, and I've opened up my home. And then David, and his husband and their kids come walking in, and Daddy starts right into screaming till I grabbed a hold of him, said, not in my house, not while I breathe. You can change your mind or shut your mouth, or you can leave, 'cause that's your own flesh and blood. Go on and curse him if you choose, but you won't do it underneath my roof. Oh, not in my house, not in my house, no, not in my house.
These two whales. This song is as close as I come to a public service announcement. It's called Look Out. Which I think, as PSAs go, that's pretty good.
Look out for the people who love you, 'cause I never knew love to be loud. And I've been squinting into faces for 70 years, and I could never pick it out of a crowd. When your eyes acclimate to the carnival noise, you can make out the pretty from the true. And look out for the people who love you. They're looking for you too. And look out for the people who love you. When they gesture for you to come through into a house where the floor might be a little bit sticky, but you still need to take off your shoes. Might be a diary left open to a sensitive page you can read, but don't ever let on. You look out for the people who love you, and you'll never be gone. And they give it up for nothing, and then you get to earn it. You use their hearts like a muscle. Just watch how they turn on you. And then, brother, look out for the people who love you, 'cause you gave them the keys to your life. If you got a scar on your spirit, somebody who loved you was probably holding the knife. And it's right there in the name of the was engineered to be misunderstood. You look out for the people who love you. They could mess you up good. You look out for the people who love you, 'cause I never could.
Thank you. I do believe we're going to do one more song each, and we're going to call it a night. But I do want to personally thank Rob for putting this thing together and for reaching out to me to come play. You know, I got the message from you, and I thought, well, I don't know if I can drive all this way for this thing. And I talked to my wife about it, and that night, and she said, well, it's like, I mean, worst comes to worst, you just go and you visit with Wes and you have a good time. Like, you go and you do the thing, like, just go. And my wife is a wonderful person like that. She's always just like, just go do the thing. She always just wants me to go do the thing, and then it's very supportive in that way.
Turned out to be a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, this is good. This is cool. This room is cool. I've had a good time. The last time I played in Virginia, I played at a barbecue restaurant in Abingdon in 2015. So it's been a nice return to Virginia. But Wes and I on the way over here, we were listening to a book by the author John Green, and it's for his first nonfiction book. He wrote two very, very popular YA fiction books, Turtles All the Way Down and The Fault in Our Stars. And then he wrote a nonfiction book called The Anthropocene Reviewed, which is a very weird title, I understand. But one of the stories he tells in that book is he was studying to be a chaplain at a hospital, and he discovered very, very early on in his sort of internship there that he was not suited to the job, and he had to quit. But before he quit, he was talking to his mentor who was the other chaplain at the hospital, and said, I don't think I can do this. What do you do for someone who has lost so much, for all these people who have lost so much? And his mentor said to him, don't just do something, stand there. And I thought that was, I thought that was good advice for that kind of thing. Anyway, this song's called I Can, So I Will.
So you feel like crying? Well, I feel like crying too. I'm a thesaurus, wide open to the word blue. And if I'm hurt this bad, I can't imagine what you're going through. What the hell are we gonna do? Well, if I gotta drive all day, well, I can, so I will. Tell the whole world to wait, well, I can, so I will. And should the hard times stay, or the good times come, I will be here still. I can, so I will, yeah. Well, somebody said she was a nice lady. You said, tell me something I don't know. I said, you spilled some coffee on your suit coat. And what was up with that bookstore bozo? Oh no, something about Raymond Carver. And if I gotta drive all day, well, I can, so I will. Tell the whole world to wait, well, I can, so I will. And should the hard times stay, or the good times come, I will be here still. I can, so I will, yeah. And while we're stuck with this stuff that we must do, no, I'm down for whatever you're up to. And if I've forgotten to tell you enough, dude, I fucking love you. If I gotta drive all day, well I can, so I will. Tell the whole world to wait, oh I can, so I will. And should the hard times stay, or the good times come, I will be here still. I can, so I will. I can, so I will. So you feel like crying? Oh, I feel like crying too. So you feel like crying? Oh, I feel like crying too. I feel like crying too.
Take us home, Wes.
Fucking love you, Andrew Delaney.
Oh man, thank you. But actually, do take us home. You're driving, right?
Yeah,
we gotta,
yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
get back to North Carolina.
That's why all that gas is in the car. Rob? Marie and Gary and everybody, all of y'all.
This was special.
Yeah,
This was real special.
Insane. I'm gonna leave you all with this. And please come say hi afterwards. And, two.
I love you guys. You're the only ones that get me. Nobody gets me at home. I love you guys. I'll forget that in the morning, but I know it here. You're blurry, but it's clear. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll tug on your awesome shirt and I'll say it right out loud. Right out loud. I love you guys. And I'll get clean up on that bar and I'll sing it out to you. And I get ready to. I love you guys. Get like this whenever I start thinking hard. Feels like I'm sinking hard. Either way I'm blinking hard. Don't give me that look like all the others do. It's only one or two, and I get to hang with you, guys. Feels like I'm shrinking hard. Shouldn't be this stinking hard. I'm small and quiet till I get that third one down. I start to look around, pick a fight and stand my ground. But I love you guys. I don't know if you can hear me. You smile and nod your head, but not what I said. I love you, guys, and I could throw mine in with anybody, anywhere. I can't tell if you care, but I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Good night.
Wes Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
Andrew Delaney.
I don't normally do encore type things, but you're standing and I feel guilty.
That was my closer, y'all.
Yeah, like Wes genuinely doesn't have any more songs.
Yeah, that's it. Let me write one real quick.
I don't know. I'm gonna do nothing. It's not. I do not know how to play that song, so I wrote it. I don't remember it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this one real quick.
I'll do Sugar Still.
That sounds cool. Yeah, we're just gonna do fast songs because we did a bunch of sad stuff tonight. I wrote this song. I dedicated it to the Peterson Field Guide to Reptiles and Amphibians of the Eastern and Central United States. That was my favorite book as a child. As you can tell, I did not have a lot of friends. Spent a lot of time in the creeks behind my house looking for weird critters and stuff that I would then identify with the Peterson Field Guide to Reptiles and Amphibians of the Eastern and Central United States. I promise that's the last time I'm going to say the title of that book. But I met my wife, and we started hanging out together, and then we went on a lot of walks during the pandemic. And during one of those walks, we were in a park, and it had rained a lot, and it was flooded on either side of the sidewalks. We were staying on the sidewalk, and in the middle of conversation, like we were mid-sentence, I just ran off of the path and like dove into the water and grabbed this tiny baby map turtle that I just showed it to her like it was a totally normal thing to do. And she was like, oh my God, I used to do that when I was a kid. So we started going on hikes doing that specific thing, to go find these little critters in the woods and parks around our house. And we bought a copy of the Peterson Field Guide. Oh no, I'm gonna say it again, aren't I? Anyway, you got the title earlier. But that's what we do now. So there's a song I dedicate to that book and to our various weirdness.
Oh, that's so loud. It's not loud enough.
I think I'll climb a tree today. Go out and buy myself a single serving of birthday cake and text you a picture of a turtle I saw. I've been growing up a long time, but it never seems to take. And I got no guidebook for living in an angry world. Got no guidebook for being a good man, but I got this guidebook. Tells me that's a map turtle, and I think I'm gonna follow it, see if there's treasure at the end. Ooh, sing a little nonsense and search it for meaning. Ooh, love's the answer, but I forgot what you asked. Ooh, sing a little nonsense and search it for meaning. Love's the answer, but I forgot. And I'm an intrepid explorer. I am a grown-ass man, but I'm still a Boy Scout. And I saw some graffiti on a bridge back there. You fall into a funk, you gotta dance your way out. Sing a little nonsense and search it for meaning. Ooh, love is the answer, but I forgot what you asked. Ooh, singing a little nonsense and searching for meaning. Love is the answer, etc. And there's a reliable kiss at the front door. There is popcorn and a TV set. There is a reason to smile when I can't sometimes. There's a why are your shoes all wet? Ooh, sing a little nonsense and searching for meaning. Ooh, love's the answer, but I forgot what you asked. Ooh, sing a little nonsense and searching for meaning. Love is the answer, but I forgot. Yeah.
One, two, there. Our sugar skull. I've forgotten how the song goes. Our sugar skull. Please come on, I promise to behave. I'm always full, but that don't mean I never get a craving. It was one little nibble, but you got my attention. Now I'm groping around in the kitchen with one eye open and the other eye twitching. Our sugar skull. Why can't it be like it was the day we met? You want the whole thing, and I'm getting to think that's what you're gonna get. Cause you keep changing up the rules every time I'm in the game, pushing all my good friends out of the frame, and now they call me by a different name. Everybody tells me you're not here, so how can you be breathing in my ear? I'm not gullible, but I believe you're about to get me to believe. Sugar skull, now what's it gonna take to get you to leave? Cause you've been posing in my head like a low-rent Madonna. I ought to cut you dead, cause I don't think I wanna be around if you're cutting me down to a sugar skull. And that is the end.
Good night, folks.
Good night, y'all.
Did I promise you a good evening? Yeah! Did you get a good evening? Yeah! Yeah! Well, that was number one. Just a couple of real quick housekeeping things. Remember, this is a fundraiser for good cause. We're gonna leave the books open for a little bit for the online donations. So you know, that's in the program. Take your program with you. Take a souvenir copy of the program. We do have some extra ones. And if you get a chance, obviously that's greatly appreciated. Visit Andrew and Wes over here at the merchandise table. They've got some cool stuff. They're wonderful folks. And this is one of the ways we show our appreciation. We're coming to greet them, tell them what we thought, and pick up some nice stuff. We're running late. I won't go through the whole list. In your programs, notice our sponsors. These were people who were kind enough, these were businesses, to help us out in putting this show together. And so when you need services of any type from the people who were in this program, remember them, because they're good people. And one person did not make it into the program in time. Mr. Nathan McManus is in the back. He's been videotaping for us. I'll see what I can do about getting getting the concert, you know, available afterward, so that you can remember Wes, Andrew, Marie Claire, sorry, Gary, and what we accomplished here tonight. Special thanks, Adam and the whole Sharon and everybody at the Buchanan Theater who have made this possible and have just been